Hi, this is Dr. Patrick. I'm one of the 6 Latin teachers at Parkview High School. This is my 31st year teaching.
Hi, I'm Mr. Toda, and I teach Latin here at Parkview High School.
Hi, my name is Miss Patrick, and I am a Latin teacher at Parkview High School. This is my 11th year teaching and my 5th or 6th at Parkview.
I'm Mrs. Ash, and I teach Latin at Parkview High School.
Salve, I'm Mr. Folk. I'm one of the Latin teachers here at Parkview.
Hey, I'm Dr. Davidson, and I teach Latin here at Parkview High School. But that's enough of us teachers. Let's see what our Latin students have to say.
So the reason that I like Latin is because it's an interesting language, and I have a great teacher, Dr. Davidson, and she helps us a lot whenever we need help. And the overall reason why I'm still in Latin is because I feel like it's something interesting to learn. It's very interesting to learn about, and it's a fun class.
So what do you like about our Latin class?
Mainly the teachers and the way we learn Latin. We don't really use flashcards or a very complicated system. You learn it through exposure, the way it's meant to be learned.
I actually like learning new words.
Yeah, I love learning new words and all that.
It's fun. It's fun to learn.
It's fun to do.
Fun to learn, yeah.
What makes it fun?
I say learning new words every day. Being able to, speak it to other people, and to be like, what does that mean? And then you being able to, it gives you like a sense of smartness, I guess.
I love how they help you when you don't understand something. That's a big thing that some people struggle on. It's like understanding the words, and we just love when they support us and help us.
I'm in Latin 4 and I've enjoyed taking it all 4 years. It was just fun just to learn a different language, and it's also very helpful on the SAT, and if you end up taking anatomy, it is very helpful. All of the Latin teachers are very supportive, and it is definitely nice having our R&R days on Fridays where they let you make up any work that you might have done bad on, and so they're just very supportive, and they're just all very good teachers.
They don't get tired when I ask questions because I repeat the same questions all over again, like Bibere. It took me 5 times to figure out what that meant. I think y'all should take Latin.
He responds to me every time that I ask him questions.
So that speech really inspired me because it showed me that I could have friends and have fun at the same time learning a new language.
A lot of times people ask, why in the world should anybody want to take Latin? Or why should my student, or why should I take Latin? And of course, the answers are many. If you ask the 6 of us who teach Latin why we got involved in Latin, our answers would be many different ones, at least maybe 6 different ones. When I was 14 and choosing a language for high school, I chose Latin because at the time it seemed like the most exotic one to me. And that was a long time ago, and it kept me interested and it kept me going. Sometimes people think, well, I'm going to go into the sciences and Latin will help me with vocabulary, and that's true. But I suppose, your interest could be about the ancient world, it could be about mythology, it could be about law, it could be about history or religion or philosophy. All those things are wrapped up in the Latin language and the civilizations that it has been a part of. One of the most practical things that I try to tell students all the time is that it doesn't matter what field of work you go into or what things that you study or what things you prepare to do in your life. The more educated that you become in any field, the more Latin-based your English is going to be. And so regardless of whether you want to do surgery or do hair or repair automobile engines or become a chef or anything else that you can imagine, your professional vocabulary, your professional tools, and your professional organizations are all going to be using English language that is made up from Latin. And so if you've studied Latin, if you've acquired some ability in Latin, that's going to help you grasp and learn and make sense of these words that are a part of your profession for the rest of your life. Now, that's a practical reason. I would suggest to you and these other Latin teachers and Latin students at Parkview, right now there's over 800 students studying Latin at Parkview. It's one of the 2 largest languages that we offer here. They'll tell you lots and lots of different reasons why they chose Latin and what keeps them coming back for more Latin. So we hope that you'll consider us and maybe join us next year studying this ancient language with many, many civilizations and stories to tell.
Latin's the best.